Hi YouTube! So today I do apologise for this sun. I'm using natural lighting, clearly. But today I'm going to be doing a Q&A because I didn't know what to do, and I wanted to put a filler out because obviously the past couple of videos have been a vlog, blah blah blah. So I just thought I'd do that, but a lot of the questions that I got were strictly related, so this is a strictly tour Q&A, I guess you could say. So I asked people on Instagram, and then I also asked on Twitter as well, because I just to get a variety of questions. So if some of these are the same and you asked a similar question to someone else, I apologise if I don't put it in, but yeah, I just thought I'd do a little filler for you guys. I also want to say before I start a very huge thank you, because my latest video, if you haven't watched it, please go do it, because a lot of this will probably not, in context won't be there, but I'm so thankful for everything on that video, all the lovely comments. It's slightly blown up, which is mad, and also thank you to everyone who has subscribed because of it or before it, because I know it's not a huge number, but I hit over 200, which is, I wanted to hit that before the end of January, so I completed that goal. So thank you so much from the bottom of my heart, it means a lot. But I'm gonna try and keep this short because I ramble a lot, but I'm gonna start with questions. I'm not gonna read anyone's users out or names or anything, I'm just gonna read the questions. So first off, I got a question that said, did you get anything from the tour? I did. I got the paddle, the 10 paddle, which is up on one of my pin boards over there, so I'm not getting it down. Because you got 2 for a £5 on the tour, so me and my friend have one each. But on the way home it got ripped because I put it in a pocket with my plug, and my plug ripped it. It's inevitable, isn't it? Okay, so the next question is, what was it like to meet the cast on Wednesday? So obviously, if a lot of you don't know, the day I'm filming this, 2 weeks ago today, I was in Birmingham on my birthday for the tour, and we only met Joe and Diane, because after we met them it was just so cold that we just wanted to get back home. So we did that, but obviously on Wednesday that's just gone, I met practically everyone. I think the only people I didn't meet was Dr. Ranj, Tasha, Giovanni, and someone else I can't remember. There was a couple of people we didn't meet. Well, they stopped, but we were already meeting other people, sort of thing. So, but it was, I'm still not over it. That day was amazing. It could have been done with being warmer because it was very cold, but hey, I'm not complaining. Okay. The next question is, what was your favourite group dance? You can't say the opening number. My favourite group dance from the tour is Americano. Professional group dance has probably got to be, well, it's called Believer, but I always call it the Riverdale song, because that is just amazing. So yeah. What was my favourite part of tour? There's so many. I think, luckily for me, I was lucky enough to be quite close for both of my dates, and where we were positioned was where all of the stars would walk off and on stage, and it was near the judges, so we got a lot of interactions from everyone. So I think that was my favourite part, is the fact that they do interact with you a lot. And as well with Joe and Diane, we obviously told them, in Sheffield we told them where we were sat, and they kept looking for us and looking over and stuff was cheering, which was really nice. And then at Birmingham, obviously I didn't realise that my friend was going to upgrade me, but we just said we were to the side of the stage, so they just looked over us anyway. So that was something that they did, which was really nice. The fact that they did that was something that they didn't have to do, but they did. So that was, I think, my favourite part. The whole show is amazing. If you have been, or you are still got to go, because I know there's a couple of dates left, it's amazing, and I'm so glad I did too, because that impulse decision was one of the best decisions I did. So yeah, they were questions from Twitter, so these are now from Instagram. So, what was your favourite dance from this year, like, on the show? I have a couple. Obviously a lot of them are going to be Joan Diane's. I'm going to be biased, but a lot of them were the other people's. So I really loved Faye and Giovanni's goat dance, because that was just incredible. And Sound of Music is one of my favourite films, so that was a plus. Stacey's Doctor Who, the Doctor Who one that they did, was really, really good, and I know the reason they did it is because BBC and it was on at the time, but it was really good, especially with there being a female doctor. A lot of people obviously were a little bit eerie about that, but you know, she's done really well, and I'm actually quite surprised at how much I like it. So but favourite dance of Joe and Diane is Can't I Joe. If you know me, you know why. And oh, it's hard. Like, the Vietnamese waltz is probably one of my favourites. I can't pick. There's just too many. Who's your fave pro dancer from Strictly? Diane, obviously, but AJ. I've not watched Strictly fully until this year, because obviously of Joe. But I did watch it like previously, like if it was on the weekend, my mum would put it on and stuff. And AJ has been like one that I've always loved. So I probably would have said AJ if it wasn't for Diane. So there you go. This is actually a non-strictly related question, but who are your favourite people to watch on YouTube? I think I've answered this in a previous Q&A, but I'll do it again if you've never watched it. So I have a couple, Joe Sugg being one that I watch religiously. I do watch, controversially, I do watch the Ingham family religiously. I just love, I'm not a person that used to watch daily vloggers, but I love their kids. Their kids are so cute, and it's adorable to watch, because I remember when I was little and we had like it wasn't a camera like I have now, but it was like a recorder camera, and I used to use that to like what they do, like film them playing with their like dolls and stuff and make films out of it. I never post it anywhere, things, they weren't a thing in them days, but it just reminds me of me, so that's one. I watch a lot of gamers, clearly. I behind me you can clearly see there's a lot of influence in that. But I watch Jacksepticeye religiously. I will never miss an upload. If I do, I will like dedicate a whole day to just catching up on that stuff, because obviously he uploads quite long content, like 30 plus to an hour or a bit longer videos, so you have to like dedicate that to it. I do watch Markiplier sometimes, not as much as I used to. I watch Daz Black. Yeah, there's a few. Ethan, aka Crank Gameplays. Can never say that. But yeah, there's a lot of YouTubers I watch. But yeah, so that's just a few like I watch all the time. Next question is, did you know about Diane before Joe and Diane became partners? No. No, I didn't. I knew of her, like I knew her name as being a pro, but I never actually knew what she looked like or who she actually was on the show. I just knew there was a dancer called Diane, it. So yeah. What was your favourite dance that Joanne did? Can I, Joe? And seeing that twice live, oh, I'm so happy they put that on the thing. So yeah. What is your favourite thing about Joe and Diane? Being lucky enough to meet them, I would say with Diane, how genuinely sweet and kind she is to everyone. She makes time for every single person that is there to meet them. She makes sure you have what photos you need, or if your selfies are fine, if you take selfies, or obviously she was nice enough to do a vlog with me, which she could have easily have said no to, which she didn't, and I'm so thankful for that. But she's just generally so lovely, and you can tell as well, obviously when I met them together, you can tell how much Diane makes Joe happy. It's obvious. So that's probably one thing. And with Joe, I could be here all day, but over the years of meeting him, which is coming up to almost 5 years, it's crazy, he has been one of the nicest people I've ever met. I remember the first time I met him, and I was generally so nervous because when I walked around the like board they had to like block the view of him and other people, when I walked around, he was so much more handsome in person. I was like, I was starstruck, and cringy saying this now, but like I was, but he was so lovely, and he made everything so calm because I generally like froze on the spot. Over the years and over like the time that I've had interactions and stuff with him, he's one of the nicest people. He makes so much time for everyone, even if he's in a bad mood, or he's obviously like, when people have been meeting him, it's been cold in the UK, so for people to stop and do that and make sure everyone's got everything they need, like he literally at Sheffield said to everyone, has everybody got photos, has everyone got what they wanted, and if you haven't, who hasn't? And even though he was in a rush, he didn't have to do that. They are the most genuine people I've ever met, so do not believe anything you read in the newspapers. And the last, well, it's not really a question, but thank you for this. I don't know your name, but you follow me on Instagram, so this is very nice. She just said that she wants to appreciate all the hard work that I put into the vlogs. You're welcome. Honestly, I just do this mostly for myself, for the memories. Originally, that's what I did it for. I did it at concerts and stuff, to upload the content onto a vlog for me to watch back, plus my friends watch them back like quite a lot, because obviously internet friendships, distance is a thing, so they watch them back because it's memories for me and them. And my mum watches them as well because she gets to see what I get up to. A lot of my family members watch them, and it's quite nice for them to see what I get up to, because all they see otherwise is just a picture on like Instagram or Facebook, and it's good for me to, like, I've watched back some of my really old vlogs before and been like, oh, I forgot that happened, and you know, it was that sort of thing. But nowadays I generally am so thankful for all the love that some people give me. I know it's not as much as like a lot of other YouTubers, but it's nice and I'm very thankful for it. So you're very welcome. But anyway, that is all the questions that I have, so I'm going to end this here. Just a little short filler video, because I wanted to just say thank you for everything that you guys have been doing recently, because it's very lovely, so thank you. So yeah, I'm going to end this here. So if you like this video, give it a like, subscribe, I forgot the word then, subscribe, comment down below, and my social media links are in the description as always, and I will see you guys next time. Bye!